For my first field study, I attended the 10:15 a.m. Mass at St. Patrick's Cathedral on September 17, 2017, and this was the 24th Sunday in Ordinary Time. The celebrant and homilist for this Mass was Timothy Cardinal Dolan, and what was really special about this Mass was that the Sistine Chapel Choir was there to perform. The entrance hymn for the Mass was "Praise My Soul, the King of Heaven," and I thought this was a very cheerful and glorifying song, and overall a really good start to the Mass. It's a large cathedral with high ceilings, stained glass windows, and a big organ in the back upper level, giving it a very traditional feel. The only instrument used to accompany the singers during the Mass was the organ. I personally liked this because I feel as if it didn't distract too much from the choir, but it was present enough to make me want to listen to the words more closely. The responsorial psalm was, "The Lord is kind and merciful, slow to anger, and rich in compassion," and this was a really good reflection of the first reading, which discussed how we need to be as forgiving to others as the Lord is to us. Something I noticed was that not many people around me were singing along to the songs. The only time I noticed just a small amount of people singing along was during the Alleluia. Instead of reciting the Nicene Creed, the Profession of Faith was sung at this Mass. I thought this was very cool, and the song was very long, which definitely put more emphasis on the importance of the prayer. While we received communion, the St. Patrick's Cathedral Choir sang 2 songs and the Sistine Chapel Choir sang 1, and all of these songs were not accompanied by the organ. I found this to be a good idea because communion is kind of a time to have to yourself and for personal reflection, and I feel like with the organ it might have been a bit of a distraction. At the end of the Mass, the priest gave a huge thanks to the Sistine Chapel Choir, and everyone was clapping and smiling, and it was a really good atmosphere. Looking around, I definitely noticed a variety of ages and races and different demographics in general in the congregation. Overall, I had a really great experience at St. Patrick's. Everyone was very friendly, and the music was very traditional. I've been to Mass here before, but I definitely felt a different atmosphere having the Pope's choir there, and I'm so glad I had the opportunity to take part in such a unique experience.